Howdy gang, about time to start getting the regular flow of videos out, isn't it? You can hear a little motor running in the background. I'm running my little Yamaha inverter generator for a little bit. Everything else out here has been running for a little while. We've got the old Yeoman 64 Garden Mark Squire 1970 3212V, known as the Hoss. Garden Mark Squire is known as Engine 44. Little Yo Man is the name of the Yeoman. Haven't named the Gravely yet. That's pretty much my new trim mower. And haven't really named the Legacy yet. But that's alright. We have named Garfield. Oh, what a pretty bike. Did I ride today? Yes, I did. How am I feeling? Just fine. Then we have the 64 Simplicity Landlord. Now this one is going to get its own video to help a friend of mine out. You know who you are. And this one is going to get a video shot of it right now because for some unknown reason Ugly Alice is the crowd favorite. I don't understand it. I don't know why. It just is. That's great. No problems with it at all. But you would think something beautiful versus something ugly, that beautiful would... But no. Ugly. There is now an Ugly Sallie. And Ugly Sallie, how I came to know of this tractor was... those of you who've been following me for a long time have heard me speak of Elliot, and Elliot was given the Zippo Varga sign that I replaced with the Zippo Ranch sign in my shop some years back. Elliot sent me a text of a Facebook Marketplace ad for a 64 Allis Chalmers B10 that was put together from a bunch of other pieces. It was in the description, and the gentleman even announced that its name was Ugly Sallie. So I sent him a message via the Facebook Marketplace post and essentially just asked him if he happened to know Zippo Varga and if that's where his idea for building his Ugly Sallie came from, and he answered back, and it was a resounding yes. And I said, well, I'm Zippo Varga. You're chatting with me. So we've been chatting for I don't know, a week and a half, 2 weeks now, and I asked him if he would shoot a video of his Ugly Sallie so that I could feature his Ugly Sallie right along with Ugly Alice. So everybody knows this tractor has been put together with parts from over 50 different like model year tractors and other stuff. You know, I've been gifted a number of things for this. B16 decals from Corey and Nathan over at Click It and Stick It. The dash badges, the dash decal from Brian Ozengay over in Simplicity Ozengay over in Ohio. My little music sign and my guitar pick from Ricky Stars and his wife, and removed before flight. Just all of it, everything on here. You know, the majority of everything on here has been dedicated, donated, or added to it by me to make Ugly Alice the most dependable of all the tractors that are out here. Ugly Alice has some kind of a weird cult following, to the point that Ugly Sallie was created because of Ugly Alice. So you guys have seen Ugly Alice on a number of videos. Let me introduce you guys to Ugly Sallie.
Hi, I'm Sam. I'm here with the tractor I put together. Is out of leftover parts. Named it the Ugly Sallie. It's half Simplicity, half Allis parts. Started out in 1983. I bought a B10. In 85 I had the motor rebuilt, and then I drove about another 35 years before I blew an axle tube. Bought that Simplicity that is in the Ugly Sallie. Used the rear end in that first one. While I was looking for that, I bought a second Allis. She's over here. Call this a Canary Allis because somebody painted with some kind of paint that wasn't right. Anyway, this is the Ugly Sallie. When I bought the motor from a guy in Chicago, had the starter generator rebuilt. That was done. The frame is Simplicity. The rear end is Allis. Got the dual wheels on it. 700 or a 7.5 12 on the inside and a 612 on the outside. The kit came from the dual wheel kit came from Miller Tire, of course. You've seen that on Zippo's videos. The seat was originally on my Canary Allis. The fender pan was on Allis. I bought the last one, the third one. That one I bought because it had a pristine grill that I needed for my original Allis. So this is just the back end of Ugly Sallie. As you can see, tires are different size. What's nice about that, the outer one is a little smaller diameter than the inner one, so I'm not going to put pressure on the axle tube. You can see it right there underneath the pulley by the tire. Moving around, I decided to buy the quadrant panel right here. It had this nice little sticker on it. The ones I had were nasty looking. The dash I got from Missouri. I had it. I needed the amp meter. I needed throttle cables, key switch or the kill switch, and the starter button. And he had everything already installed in that dash panel, so I bought that. Easy way out. Steering wheel's off the Simplicity. Put a new fuel filter, fuel gauge cap on it, and this cup that you see right here I'm messing with. I put that over the fill, keep rain, snow, condensation out of the gas tank. I had a steel gas tank. I had that reworked, that new tank. That'll keep it looking good. Of course, gas line, got fuel filter shut-off valve in it. The engine is a 23D. It's got the two-piece flow jet. The carburetor that was on it was a total mess. Somebody had taken it apart or tried to. They broke up all the threads at the high-speed jet for that emulsion tube. It was bent. The corrosion inside was pretty bad, even though the engine had been sitting on a shelf for a number of years in the garage. So I opted for a new carburetor from an outfit called I Save Tractors. They got pretty good part there. Move around to the front. Well, it's a neat little muffler. I found a deal on those. I had to adapt it in, but looked kind of cute. Kind of like the face of Ugly Sallie here. Made that grill out of perforated metal. My wife picked out the sheet and fabricated the rest of it. So it looks pretty good. Let me pause for just a minute. Okay, this is Sam. I'm back again. Got the Ugly Sallie opened up. I don't know how many times I've taken hoods off, just about stepped on them or mashed them. So I fabricated a hinge so I can keep the hood on my Ugly Sallie without damaging it. And you can see the black, I told you I had that tank redone from new tank. They coat it black, so it should be good forever. And there's my 23D. Gotta love those engines. At any rate, had the tractors leftover parts, wondering what to do with them. And I watched several of Zippo's YouTube videos. You know, I bought books, I've been to school, but he can be a light at the end of the tunnel, keep you from screwing up. So watch his videos, pay attention to them, and this is kind of a, the idea to build Ugly Sallie came from looking at what he did with his Ugly Allis. So now we have an Ugly Allis and an Ugly Sallie out here for you guys to enjoy. Hope you enjoy this. Keep tuned. Thank you. This is Sam out. Yeah, this is Sam again. I'm back. Told you about iSave tractors and the carburetors and the Miller tire dual wheel kits. When I take care of my mower decks every year, when I'm done, let me get down here and hold still. I take the mower decks off, drain the oil, change the oil in the engines, then I use motor oil after I've cleaned the mower deck up to paint it with oil. And that keeps it nice, keeps rust down, and keeps my mower decks from going to complete trash. The other thing that I like to do, whenever I buy gas, I buy 5 gallons of gas. Put the required fuel stabilizer in it. The other thing that I put in the gas, I put 2 ounces of a product called Super Quick Clean Guns. Total Gun Care Solution is kind of a unsolicited commercial, unpaid commercial. But Super Quick Clean Guns is made out of 2 parts. A highly refined mineral spirits that does cleaning, degreasing, and a patented microbe that sticks to any surface you put it on. So what this will do is save the inside of your steel gas tanks. It will dissipate moisture. It'll clean out your fuel system, lubricate the needle seat, the float, keep corrosion out of it, and keep that pot metal in the carburetor looking nice. That'll help you maintain your small engines. I do this with every tank of gas that I buy. Like I say, 5 gallons at a time and 2 ounces of this Super QCG, Super Quick Clean Guns, and sometimes you hear it called Super Quick. So it's kind of an unsolicited commercial, but something to help you guys maintain your tractors. Thank you so much. Sam out. Bye. 1 or 2 seconds. Hey, hi Zippo, this is Sam. I want to show you April 1st, 2020, the Ugly Sallie's thoughts on the coronavirus. Get my safety gear on, ready to go.